First of all, it's an open way of working. So it has certain fundamental things. One is, I'm always allowing for something new to happen in my work. So the idea is, for me, has been, I have to take a chance every time when I work with somebody to allow something new to come in, for me, so I can keep growing, right? And that's something that the kind of people that want to learn about this method, it's so that they can find a way of working so that their own techniques can find a way to mold together and grow. It's not for people to practice like me. It's for me to be an example of a way of practicing, right? And of course, there's techniques inside that. Some techniques are techniques that don't even require touching the body. They can do it at a distance. Some are going inside the body, where you can't even touch, okay? But that doesn't mean that everybody has to learn that technique in order to use Rapkinesis as a model, right? So it means learning to be an improviser. Improvisation is critical if someone's doing body work, because the body needs that kind of open mind when you want to work on it. It's like saying, show me all the things at once, but in a somatic form, in a form that I can feel, in a way. So what you're doing is, no matter what the form of the problem is in, it could be an affective problem, emotional, it could be a physical, a structural problem, it could be a toxic problem, and all the combinations. As a somaticist, is what we are, I think. That's what I call it. It's like we orient towards the whole somatic being. That means we're orienting to things we want to be able to feel, hear, sense, you know, in all the possible senses that we can generate, even all the ones combined. And so that's how we're going to listen, and that's how we're going to work. That's our rule. That's what makes our club, right? So then, since we have very few tools, right, it's like we got to be really good with the ones we have. This, that, you know. I listen to the body with the back of my hand. I taught myself to listen. I don't have to touch this way. I could touch this way, and I can hear the body coming through whatever point I'm touching at, you know. So when you start, maybe you don't hear anything in the back of your hand, right? You say you feel something in the back of your hand. Okay, that's a start, because that's where your perception is allowing to meet the perception of the body, right? But if you keep working along this method, these capacities grow, right? So fundamentally, it's experimental, it allows for opening, and it's improvisatory. And it's based on a deep level of perception as being the lead for what we have to do.